The Raptors, they lose 98-93 to the 9 wins Dallas Mavericks. Ate a little too much turkey, boys, didn't ya? Offensively, this team was in shambles. Now, yes, the referees were god-awful in this game. You still got to make your shots. They did. Were there a couple, what the heck are you thinking, calls by the refs? Absolutely. Kyle Lowry coming down. Oh, that's an and one. It should be a 4-point play. But instead, the referees say, no, he wasn't shooting. It's side out of bounds. Are you blind? I don't know who in the right mind hired these refs in this game. They were atrocious. DeMar DeRozan, there's contact on pretty much every shot this guy takes. Nothing getting called. Not a single one. He gets slapped by Dirk Nowitzki, but it's Dirk Nowitzki. He ain't getting that call. He doesn't, and it's just garbage. But you know what? Enough about the refs. Were they awful? Yes. Is that the reason we lost? No. This team could not make their shots for their life in this game. They shot, percentage-wise, as a team, 34%. And you know what? The defense was fantastic. You hold them to under 100 points. And in the fourth quarter, when you need stops, they didn't score a basket for 6 darn minutes. But the problem is, the Raptors couldn't score anything. So we barely cut into their lead, and they knock a couple shots down late, and that's all they need. It was an 11-point lead at one point. And I don't know exactly what happened. I remember Serge went to the line, knocked down 1 of 2. Then JV went to the line, knocked down 1 of 2. And I'm thinking, those 2 free throws are going to come back to haunt us because you're getting free opportunities to knock down shots when you're really not in the game. And you're still missing the shots. They shot 29% from 3, 34% from the field, 75% went from the line, so it's not all that bad. And they get to the line quite a bit. But the problem is, you don't move the ball enough. There's a lot of contested shots. DeMar DeRozan, you know what? As much as I'm saying he didn't have a great night, only 8 points, 5 assists, 3 rebounds, Wesley Matthews did a great job defending him. However, the referees missed an absolute ton of calls. I mean, it was just sad. Kyle Lowry had 23 in this one. He was great, except late in the game, you need a big shot. He didn't knock that shot down. As much as I loved Kyle in this game, and he only shot 6 of 17. So he was atrocious from everywhere. I mean, you look at who was your best shooter in this game? Jakob Poeltl, but he was 3 of 4. DeLon Wright was 3 of 5. JV was 5 of 11 for 45%. That's your best guy. This team could not shoot the ball today. And the problem with this is a game you gotta get. A 9-25 Dallas Mavericks team. They gave you countless opportunities, of not being able to score the basketball, but we couldn't take advantage at all. And the problem now is, tomorrow, you got to go to Oklahoma City, taking on a Thunder team who is finding their way now. You look at the record and you look at, the way they've played overall. Oh, yeah, they haven't been playing well, as a team. Well, no. But they're they're playing very good basketball right now. And you had a winnable game right here in the first night of a back-to-back against a team you should have beat, no question, and you lose. Well, you had first place for one night. We enjoyed it, but it's gone. Or I don't know if it's technically gone. I'm pretty sure it is, but it shouldn't have been. It's a joke. I understand it's one game, and, we all just got to get to the playoffs, and from there you never know. I get it. But we're here talking about this game right now, and the Raptors could not shoot the ball for their life. Not a single guy was confident in this game. And the only guy that was in the second half, Jonas Valanciunas. And he didn't get the ball much late in the game. You look what happened with Serge. I mean, we thought he was hot. I mean, he's 4 of 13. He wasn't all that great. He missed all threes he took, and he had 11 points, 12 boards. Your two bigs did just fine. JV went 17 and 12. They did a great job, but your guys like OG did not get a point at all. Kyle Lowry did great, but DeRozan, I mean, that's the one guy you look at and you're like, yeah, he had an awful night. 3 of 16 shooting. He missed both threes he took. He only got to the line 3 times. Again, that's a joke, but it happened. You got to find other ways to score, and the Raptors just could not in this game. You got it to a one-possession game with a minute and a half left. That was a plenty of time, but they score a couple buckets, and that's it. You had that opportunity, that like 6-minute stretch. You're down 11, 6 minutes of them not being able to score a single point, and you only get, what, like 6 or 7 points out of that? It's not good enough. Not good enough at all. We thought maybe we could scrape by this game, not playing absolutely awful and still finding a way to win. Well, you lost. You got to play a mile better if you're going to be thinking about beating Oklahoma City tomorrow. I mean, it's sad. I understand the road schedule has been crazy and this team's been on the road, but there's no tired factor right now. The team hasn't played, since Saturday night, and they were at home. You know, you don't play Sunday, Monday, and you play Tuesday night. You got 2 days off. You're relaxing because you're having Christmas dinner and all that stuff. And you come out and you play like that. That's unacceptable. But we got to find a way to move on from this. It was awful. The defense was fantastic. They were also just missing wide open looks like we were. But they had a 14-0 run at one point. A team that can't usually score had a 14-0 run against you. That's not good at all. This team really struggled tonight. It was weird. When we were scoring, they were matching us. When we weren't scoring, they weren't scoring. So really nobody took a lead, but they had that last little bit, that lead, that 11-point lead. If we had that, we probably been able to close it out, but we didn't, and we lost, and that's that. 23-9 on the season. This game sucks. We all agree, but we got to move on. Now, tomorrow, second night of a back-to-back. Like I said, you're in Oklahoma City, taking on a Thunder team who is playing very, very well right now. It's an 8 o'clock tip-off there. I don't think they play tonight because they played on, they played Christmas Day. They're rested. They're at home. We got to travel to Oklahoma City now on a second night of a back-to-back. We need to come out firing tomorrow and get that win. Now, I don't know why, but the Raptors, if I'm not mistaken, they find ways to play very well in Oklahoma City. I'm hoping that streak continues. But if we remember Paul George, and you add him to Russell Westbrook, and then you throw a little bit of Carmelo in there, I don't want to deal with that. Anyways, that's going to do it for this one, you guys. You guys enjoyed this video, and you guys are as frustrated as I am about this game. Hey, hit that like button. I do appreciate that. Hit the subscribe button if you guys have not already. Comment down below what you guys think of this game. I hope you guys had a great Christmas and Boxing Day as well. And if you're going back to work, well, it sucks, don't it? If you're already back to work, it sucks, don't it? But if you're still in school and you still got some time off, let's try and enjoy some Raptor basketball tomorrow night. We'll talk to you guys, what it would be, Thursday, Leafs edition. I think they're in Arizona taking on the Coyotes. Austin Matthews back at home as the Leafs look to kind of play like they did heading into the Christmas break. They got to win, obviously, in their last game against the Rangers. They look to win 2 in a row and get back to feeling good because they went through a really tough stretch there. And we'll talk to you guys also, Raptors edition tomorrow night. We need a much better performance out of this team. The bench has to be big. They have to be huge because Oklahoma City is a very good starter-heavy team. And this team's got to find a way to win. 8 p.m. tip-off in Oklahoma City. Let's get back on the winning note. Let's get a win under our belt, and then I think we head home to face Atlanta on Friday night. Let's get back in the win column, and we'll talk to you guys then.